Liverpool 1, Manchester United 2. This is your full-time match reaction from Anfield on this Sunday night. For the first time, we've got back-to-back Premier League wins under Ruben Amorim, and it's the first time we have beaten Liverpool at Anfield for nearly 10 fucking years. The first time United have walked away with Anfield with any point or any result or any type of win. Liverpool 1, Manchester United 2. What an unbelievable finish. When it was 1-1, I absolutely feared the worst. I only saw one winner and one winner only, and I fully expected Liverpool to go on and win that game. Soon as Cody Gakpo got that equaliser, I was absolutely fearing the worst, that Liverpool were going to go on and win this game tonight. But Liverpool 1, Manchester United 2. What a result for Manchester United. What a win for the Red Devils, and what a huge, huge win this could be for Ruben Amorim. And this could be a massive, massive turning point for this football club, because we are only 2 points now off Liverpool, and we are theoretically only 6 points off top of the league. I mean, if someone would have said we would get a result at Anfield today, I probably wouldn't have believed them, because to be honest with you, I didn't even feel confident starting the weekend that we stood any chance of going to Anfield and actually getting a result. But it goes to show, if you play really, really well and you play consistent football in the first half, which we did, we were massively, massively the better team in that first half. We dominated the game, we controlled the possession, and to be honest with you, we created most of the better chances inside that first half. And yes, Liverpool hit the post, they hit the bar, and probably those two chances probably should have gone in from their point. But to come away with any type of result today, fair play to Manchester United, because we know this season so far has been really, really shit. 13 points from 8 games isn't exactly great. But the position we now find ourselves in, we are 2 points off the Premier League champions Liverpool. We're 6 points off top of the Premier League table. And if we win against Brighton next Saturday evening, we will go into the Champions League spots. We potentially could go third by next Saturday evening if we beat Brighton at Old Trafford next Saturday evening. So Manchester United have done the world of good today by getting this result and getting a huge, huge 3 points, which, to be honest with you, I didn't actually see happening. I honestly did not expect us to get anything today. I fully expected a full Liverpool onslaught, especially after their defeats to Galatasaray and Chelsea and Crystal Palace. I honestly expected Liverpool to give us the onslaught today, and I didn't see that Liverpool. I did not see that Liverpool today. I didn't see anything that was really going to scare us. Isak, again, very, very quiet. Salah, again, a very, very poor performance from his stature. And the only good chances that Liverpool had was probably from the Gakpo shot that hit the post, which did beat our goalkeeper, and I thought that was going to go in. But thankfully it did hit the post, because it did beat our goalkeeper, and I was fearing the worst when that went in. But what a start we did make in that first half. That start we made was absolutely fantastic. Was it 62 seconds in that we got the results today? We got the 1-0 lead. It was inside 62 seconds. I mean, if you want to start a game of football and you want to start well at Anfield, you need to be getting hold of the ball and attacking that Liverpool back four very, very quickly. And that is exactly what we did. And again, that is a very, very big surprise, because we never normally start these games well, and we normally crumble quite early on. But the start, 62 seconds in, is absolutely fantastic. I mean, it's a massive, massive mistake from Virgil van Dijk, by the way. It was a massive, massive mistake. And that is meant to be Liverpool's captain and leader, by the way. Virgil van Dijk has been an amazing, amazing centre-back for that football club. But the mistake he made today, and him barking orders to tell players to get into positions, I mean, for me, the Manchester United goal is actually on Virgil van Dijk in the first place, because he doesn't just make one mistake, he makes 2 mistakes. He decides to take out his own player in the build-up to the process of the first Manchester United goal. So Virgil van Dijk has got nowhere to hide, because he did make the mistake. He did leave the space, and the gaps were left very, very quickly. And again, he didn't see the run of Bryan Mbeumo. No one saw the run that Bryan Mbeumo was making. No one tracked that run. No one saw Bryan Mbeumo coming from anywhere. And he manages not just to get past Kanate, he manages to get past Van Dijk as well. And I mean, the ball from Ahmad is absolutely fantastic, by the way. you have got to applaud Amad Diallo's through ball with the outside of his left foot. It is a fantastic assist. It's a fantastic bit of play from Manchester United. And especially to get in front inside 62 seconds, you've got to applaud Manchester United's attack, because I fully expected Liverpool to come out of the starting blocks and start very, very well. But you can tell there's problems at Liverpool. You can tell that there are big issues going on inside that football club. I didn't expect Liverpool to lose to Crystal Palace. I didn't expect them to lose to Galatasaray. I didn't expect them to lose to Chelsea. And I fully expected them to beat us today. I hold my hands up. I expected Liverpool to wipe the floor with us today. I thought, by the start of this weekend, I thought there's no way Manchester United are getting a result. There's no way we're coming away with Anfield with any type of result that's going to benefit us. And to go there, but not just to win, but basically play them off the park, which we did from minute one. It took us 62 seconds to dominate Liverpool. And normally Liverpool at home are such a tough opposition to break down. They are a tough team to beat. And yet we dominated them in that first half. I mean, if you look at the amount of chances we had in that first half, we could have easily been 3-0 up by half time. We easily could have been 3-0 up by half time. Because the two chances we had after the Brian Mbeumo goal, you've got to say, Mason Mount, when the Liverpool goalkeeper dropped the ball and Mason Mount put the ball over the bar, that was a big opportunity squandered by us to make it 2-0. And also, chance number 3 was the Bruno Fernandes shot that actually came off the post. I thought Bruno hit that wide, but the chance he had on goal actually came off the post. So we easily could have been 3-0 up at Anfield. That was how wide open Liverpool actually were. And I couldn't believe that, by the way, because Liverpool have got such a strong back four. For me, they've got the best back four in the Premier League. And that's me being really honest. With the signings of Frimpong and the signing of Kirkes, I fully expected Liverpool to be a lot more stronger defensively and not really let any Manchester United attackers get beyond their back four. I was very surprised by that. But one simple through ball has got beyond Kanate and has got beyond Van Dijk as well. I was massively surprised by that, because Liverpool shouldn't be really conceding that chance that early on. Liverpool didn't really have any time to settle in the game. And I think it was down to Liverpool's lack of defensive awareness, and they didn't really expect Manchester United to come out the blocks starting the way they did. But Van Dijk is at fault for their goal, by the way. Van Dijk is at fault for the first Manchester United goal, because he does make the mistake. He takes out his own fucking player. And I mean, it took ages for play to get back underway, by the way. It did take ages for play to get back underway, because the challenge from Van Dijk on his own player is a massive mistake. As soon as you take Alexis McAllister out of that midfield, Liverpool were wide open. And I couldn't believe how wide open they were. Like, if you look at their midfield, they've got a better midfield three. They've got Gravenberch, they've got Szoboszlai, they've got McAllister. Their midfield three is absolutely fantastic. You can't take it away from them. They have got better players than us on paper. But if you can go to Anfield and play well, you can actually get a result that looks massively unlikely. And at the start of the day, I expected to get nothing. But to go there, not just to dominate, but to go there and actually win and get 3 points, this is a huge turning point. And this could do Ruben Amorim the world of good, because the defeat against Brentford was bad. The performance at the Etihad against City was horrendous. The opening day of the season against Arsenal, we should have walked away with something. And against Fulham, we should have beat them, and we didn't. But somehow we can go to the bigger and better opposition away from home and beat them. And I didn't expect to beat Liverpool. I really did not expect to be beating Liverpool today. I thought there's no way they're not going to be able to respond from their defeats. I mean, the last 3 games for them has been really shit. You shouldn't be losing to Galatasaray in the Champions League. You should be beating Chelsea away from home, and you really should be beating Crystal Palace away from home as well, especially with the players Liverpool have got. You look at their team and you thought at the start of the season, if you're adding Isak, Kirkes, Wirtz, Frimpong all into that team, Liverpool should be walking this league. Liverpool should be walking this league by an absolute mile. And at the end of the day, Liverpool were embarrassing. That is the worst I've seen Liverpool play ever in my life. That is the worst I've ever seen Liverpool play. We dominated them in the first half. We created all the better chances. And at the end of the day, we deserved to win. We did deserve to win because we absolutely fucking battered them. Liverpool were there for the taking. And that is exactly what we did. We went to Anfield and we beat them. They're going to have to suck it up, get over it and move on, because we were the better team. And I don't think those Liverpool fans or supporters can complain about it. We were massively, massively the better team. We dominated the game, dominated possession, created all the better chances, and we beat them. And we did deserve to beat them. They were awful. They were wide open in midfield. Their midfield is Szoboszlai, McAllister and Gravenberch clearly does not work. Their back four was meant to be the best back four in the league, and clearly it isn't. If you've got no Frimpong in there, and you've got Kerkez in there, then it makes Liverpool a lot more versatile to be able to attack their back four. And that is exactly what we did. We attacked their back four so early on to get an early opportunity that looked very, very unlikely at the start of the day. Liverpool have got Isak. He's a better striker than what we've got. Liverpool have got a better midfield three than us. No disrespect to the players we've got. They've even potentially got a better right back and a better centre back partnership as well. But at the end of the day, when you're starting 62 seconds in and you're conceding, I think Liverpool were quite shell-shocked. If I'm being really honest. I thought Liverpool didn't expect Manchester United to attack them that early on. But if Van Dijk doesn't make the mistake when he takes his own player out, Liverpool probably don't concede that goal. But I don't know why Van Dijk's come charging outside of their centre-back position. I don't know why Van Dijk has come charging away from his position and leaving a big, massive, wide open gap for Manchester United to attack that space. And that is exactly what we did. 1-2 passes and it's undone that Liverpool back four like that. That Liverpool back four is terrible. I'm sorry, their back four is shit. Konate is injury prone. Kerkez was meant to be this elite world-class left back. And as for Conor Bradley, I didn't even see Conor Bradley in that game. I mean, what did Conor Bradley do all game for Liverpool? I thought he was meant to be the next big thing that was going to come out of their academy. Like, he did fuck all in terms of attack that United back four and to try and put any decent cross into our box. Liverpool were non-existent. Liverpool were non-existent today. And I don't know why that is, but we took full advantage. We deserved the win. We deserved the 3 points. And we deserve to be sat here with a win tonight. And I don't think Liverpool fans can complain. I don't think their supporters can moan. And to be honest, I think Liverpool's players were shit. And that's me being really honest here. Those players for Liverpool today were dog shit. I'm really sorry, but they were. They were absolutely terrible. I've never seen Liverpool play the way they've played recently. They're absolutely crumbling. And it could be down to their injuries, but that isn't no excuse. They can't use injuries as an excuse not to play good football. But is it second season syndrome? Or is it because they've spent big money on all these players thinking they're going to hit the ground running? And unfortunately, they haven't hit the ground running and Liverpool have started to crumble. I'm not sure, to be honest, but Liverpool are not playing good football this season. They've been absolutely awful. And like someone said to me earlier, Liverpool have been getting away with it this season. They got away with it at Newcastle. They got away with it against Everton. But all of a sudden, Liverpool have been found out in these last 4 games. And that Arnie Slot team is there for the taking. If you attack that Liverpool back four and you get beyond all of them, you can score a goal. And that is exactly what we did. And I think the United players saw that gap in that space that Van Dijk left so quickly. And we took full advantage of that space. We saw that gap and we took the opportunity to get that Liverpool back four and attack it. The ball from Ahmad is fantastic. Let's not take it away. The ball from Amad Diallo, beyond Van Dijk and beyond Konate, is absolutely pure genius, by the way. If you're new to my TikTok, smash the like button. Please give me a follow. I would really appreciate it. And David has just said, it felt like old school United-Liverpool match, a bit of a fight at last. Exactly. Where was this fight against Man City? Where was this fight against Arsenal? Where was this fight against Brentford? And where the fuck was this fight against Fulham? Because you have to wonder, if we could have beaten all of them, could you imagine the position we might have been in right here, right now? Could you imagine the league position might have been so much better for us? We might have been in such a bigger position and a better position. And yes, I'm all right, thank you. I hope you're having an amazing day, my friend. You're an absolute legend. Mass shout out to Dark Rider 1922 in the live chat. He was an amazing friend that I've met recently. He's an absolute legend and he's absolutely sound. So mass shout out to him in the live chat. But yeah, we were better. We were the better team. No one can complain about this result. And if anyone's, and you deserve that win. Exactly. We're being honest. We deserve to win today. For the first time in ages, I can actually say to myself, we deserve to win that game. We didn't deserve to come away from Anfield with any draw. And yes, when the equaliser went in, when Gakpo got that goal, I did fear the worst. When Liverpool made it 1-1, I only saw one winner from this game. I only saw one way this result was going, and that was towards a Liverpool win. Because the defending for the Gakpo goal is really shit, by the way. Like, I don't understand why we couldn't just get that ball out of the penalty area and clear it away. It's like we just couldn't win the ball back and try to clear it out of danger. And I think it's literally like one pass that has undone the whole of our back three or our back four, whatever we were doing in that moment. And unfortunately for Dorgu, he has kept Gakpo massively onside in an onside position. So unfortunately, again, Gakpo is onside, but you have to question where the fuck was the marking for the Gakpo goal? Like, where was the marking? Like, where was the defending from that Liverpool goal? And as Jonathan just said, build Maguire a statue. You're probably right. Let's build fucking Harry Maguire a fucking statue and let's put it right outside the gates of Old Trafford. Because I tell you what, how we won that game, especially the way we conceded the goal, was absolutely crazy. Good, glad you're good, bro. And Man United played really well today. Do you know what? I like the honesty and I appreciate Dark Rider's 1922 comment. We did play well today. It's the first time I've said to myself in ages, we actually went to Anfield and we battered them. I've not seen that type of performance at Anfield for nearly 10 years because the last few results we've achieved at Anfield have been absolutely shit. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Hope you're all having a good day. Please smash that like button. Please give me a follow on TikTok if you're watching. But we deserve to win that game. No one can take away, hey Adam, how you doing, my friend? We deserve to win that game today and we deserve to get a result at Anfield. I don't think Manchester United fans have got any complaints from today. The only downside was the goal that we conceded. Like, again, the defending for the goal's really poor. There's no one marking Gakpo in our penalty area, but we still managed to win the game and we still managed to find a result. And we managed to get away. We've managed to beat them. And I don't think anyone can complain about it. I think we deserve the points. We don't deserve to come away with Anfield with nothing. I think Liverpool probably would have been happy with a point. But obviously, again, when the going got tough, we got going. I think the Liverpool goal really inspired us to go and find that winner. I think the Liverpool equaliser, obviously it was disappointing to concede because we battered them again in that second half. We did create numbers of chances to make it 2 or 3-0. And unfortunately, we didn't take it. But it was like the first half. If Mason Mount would have took his chance when the Liverpool goalkeeper dropped the ball, if that goes in, it's 2-0. And you also look at the chance Fernandes has. When you look back at the Fernandes shot on the Liverpool goal, it comes off the post. And I thought it went wide and hit the side netting. He actually hits the outside of the post. So, you know, United was sloppy at times and Gakpo was their best player. I'm good. I've recorded the F1 race. I'm watching it on mornings. I'm working while it's on. Yeah, we've got the F1 on later on at 8 o'clock, which I'm really looking forward to. We've got the Formula 1 on as well, which I'm really excited for. But I'm ecstatic with this result. Like, I am massively ecstatic. And it's about time that we got ourselves a really good result. And it's the second time in 2 weeks. Well, it's been the first time in nearly 3 weeks that we've had back-to-back wins in the Premier League. Like, that's the first time this has happened under Ruben Amorim. We've had back-to-back wins under this manager. And that's not happened since he's been at the club. Like, it's taken Liverpool and Sunderland to get back-to-back wins in the Premier League. Like, again, I feared for us against Sunderland. I feared for us today. But to come away with 6 points from 6, it honestly points us in a stepward direction of positivity. And like Roy Keane has said, we now need to build on this momentum. And we now need to build on this result. Because what I don't want to see happen is we win today and then all of a sudden we fall off a cliff again next Saturday against Brighton at home at Old Trafford. We now need to build on this result, build on this momentum we've got from this Liverpool result. We've gone to Anfield and we've won, which we didn't expect at the start of the day. I don't think any United fan realistically would have felt confident about today. But we've gone there and we've done it and we deserve to win. I don't think Liverpool have got too many complaints. I don't know what's going on at Anfield. It's very, very complicated because I think it's the first time in 400 days that Liverpool have lost at home. It's been that long since Liverpool last lost a home game. So it's very confusing what's going on from a Liverpool perspective, because they're the Premier League champions. They've spent all this money on Florian Wirtz. They've spent all this money on Isak, and they can't do fuck all, which again, from a Liverpool perspective, is worrying, because those two players was meant to enhance and improve Liverpool. But again, I think the majority of those Liverpool players are probably looking at thinking, they've gone and spent all this money. Is that basically saying we lot ain't good enough? Because Slot has changed quite a lot in that Liverpool team. And if you look at that team today that started against us at Anfield, the only two players who they signed in the summer that started against us today was Isak and Isak and Kirkez were the only two Liverpool players who they brought in the summer that started today. Like, that's a big, big worry, because you've spent a lot of money on these players. You spent a lot... Nice kickabout for the lads, says Kieran in the live chat. You spent all this money and yet half your new players can't even start. So from a Liverpool perspective, you've got to worry what Arne Slot's trying to do now. Is it second season syndrome? Is it second season syndrome is a big question, but I would like to find out why Liverpool have rocked over these last 4 games. Is it because they're probably the title favourites because they've brought all these players in and they probably think they're going to walk it? Maybe they've got too cocky. Maybe they've got a bit arrogant, thinking, well, we've got Isak here, we've got Wirtz here, we've got Kirkez, we've got Frimpong. We're going to dominate this league. Who's going to beat us? And all the others around them have probably thought, right, if you're going to spend all this money, we're now going to prove a point and we're going to try and get results against you. And that is exactly what Chelsea, Galatasaray, Palace and now Manchester United have done. We've gone to Liverpool and Liverpool have been massively, massively exposed. And I don't know what the sign is for Liverpool, but it's not looking good, bruv, is it? Like, it's not looking good for Slot. 4 defeats in a row. Liverpool have been bang average in these last 4 games. Absolutely bang average. And again, it could be down to the amount of changes and the formation and the setup that Slot has tried to change things about to get all these new players into the team, that it balances everything. But maybe some of these players don't feel comfortable with the money that's been spent by Liverpool, and they've been basically shown up thinking, well, you're basically saying we're not good enough and you bring all these players in to fucking show us all up. Maybe it's the arrogance of, well, maybe they are better than us. Maybe these players are going to show us, well, at the end of the day, we are better than you. And then again, like, what did Isak do for Liverpool? What did Isak do? I think Isak had 1 shot on goal today. And again, it was straight at our goalkeeper, who made a fantastic, fantastic save. Isak had 1 shot on goal the whole game, which was on target, but was saved quite comfortably by our goalkeeper. And apart from that, Isak did fuck all. Isak did fuck all in terms of putting the ball in the net. Great result, but got to admit, we rode our luck a few times. Exactly, completely agree with what Stu's just said there. I completely agree. It's a great result, but we did rode our luck at times, because Liverpool did have chances in that first half to get 2-1 up. Because obviously Gakpo hit the post early on. I thought that was going in. Obviously, was it again Gakpo from outside of the box and it took a deflection off Bruno and it hit the top of our post or our bar and it came back and we managed to clear the ball away from danger. Liverpool did have chances and they did not take them. So Liverpool are only going to squander. I've heard Liverpool want to sign the post in January. That's brilliant. Bruno was poor. That's brilliant. That comment from... That comment from Freddie is absolutely fucking brilliant. That comment from Freddie's fucking hilarious. I'm not going to read it, but if everybody's in the live chat, That comment from Freddie's getting pinned. That is comment of the live stream. Oh my god, that's funny. Shit, you can't say that. Oh, that's funny. That is absolutely brilliant. Massive shout out to Freddie in the live chat. That comment has made me laugh. Oh, and Founder Fox has just said, what a win for United. Exactly. It was a fantastic, fantastic win. It was a massive, massive win for us today. A huge 3 points. And it shows that we can beat these teams. It shows that we can beat them and we can get an unlikely result when we least expect it to happen. But it's put us in a positive direction because we're 2 points off Liverpool. And if we win next Saturday, we go third. Manchester United could go third next Saturday if they beat Brighton. We'll be inside the top 4. We're 6 points off Arsenal, by the way. We're 6 points off top. Who would have said that, considering 8 games in, we would be 6 points off top of the league? And Bournemouth are third. Exactly. Bournemouth are also having a fantastic, fantastic season themselves. You've got to applaud what Bournemouth are doing. If you're new to my TikTok, please give me a follow. Smash that like button. Would really, really appreciate your guys' support tonight. And thanks to everybody in the live chat for all the great comments as well. It's very, very much appreciated. It does prove we can get these results. It does prove that we can go to Anfield and beat them. When Liverpool are at their most vulnerable, you take the opportunity and you expose their weaknesses. And that is exactly what we did. I think if Liverpool maybe had a better centre-back partnership, they probably would have not conceded that goal because Van Dijk has stepped out massively his position, has taken out McAllister from the game completely. And obviously McAllister has been down for several minutes with a severe head injury. Obviously he was okay in the end. But it does expose that Liverpool have got a lot of problems. I mean, Van Dijk has been one of their best players that's ever played for the club. And I do consider him one of the world's best centre-back in world football. But he's massively exposed himself today as a captain, as a leader. When you make a mistake, you've got to take responsibility for your actions. And I don't think Van Dijk's got the right to be barking orders at other players, telling them to get here, get there. Like, you can't do that. As a captain, you've got to respect the players that are playing with you and around you. You're meant to be playing as a team. There's no I in team. You shouldn't be barking orders to all your other teammates, basically telling them what to do. You're meant to be playing as a team. There's no I in team here. And I think Slot should be having a word with Van Dijk on the quiet, because I think Van Dijk, he's a great player, but when he makes mistakes, he doesn't like taking responsibility for his actions. And I think, obviously, it did cost Liverpool. And Kuna frustrated me today, takes too long on the ball. Do you know what? Manchester United could be in the top 4 next weekend. We could be in the top 4 next weekend if we beat Brighton at home. We could be inside the top 4. No guarantees again we're going to beat Brighton, but you've got to build on the momentum we've got. 6 points from 6, back-to-back Premier League wins. We've got to build on this now. We can't be taking these little bumps and knocks here in the road. We've got to be building the road on an upward trajectory where we just keep winning and winning and winning, build that momentum, and then we get stronger and stronger to close out this one-off season we've had without no European football. We've got to build on it. I think Ruben Amorim has done well from his last 2 games to 6 points from 6. I think everybody, including myself, feared the worst when it went 1-1. I feared the worst when Liverpool scored. I feared the worst, but I wasn't worried. I didn't panic, but like my parents said to me, whenever we get into a good position, we end up throwing it away. And we did throw it away. When the Liverpool goal went in, it was massively disappointing because you look back at the Fernandes chance, you look back at the Mason Mount chance in the first half. If we would have took both those opportunities and scored, we're 3-0 up. We're 3-0 up at Anfield and we've got a result that didn't look likely. It didn't look likely, but we've done it. We've done that. We've gone there and we've beat them. And we deserve to win. We did deserve to win. No one can complain about United didn't deserve to win. United didn't deserve the result. United got lucky. We didn't get lucky. We went to Anfield and fucking battered them. We were massively the better team. Massively the better team. And people don't like it. People don't like it. When Man United start winning games, people don't fucking like it. Well, I'm afraid, because we've beat Liverpool, I'm going to make a mountain out of a molehill out of this result. Because it actually feels nice to actually have a good run, have a massive, massive result that could change the season forever. Even Amram hasn't lost 4 in a row. Exactly. Stu's just made a good point. Stu, massive shout there. Stu's just made a good point. He's even said even Amram hasn't lost 4 in a row. Unlucky, Slot. Unlucky. Isak is just the worst Andy Carroll. And it was nice to watch the game. Like, I really, really enjoyed that game today. Like, 62 seconds in, you don't expect chances to be taken that quickly. But we did deserve the lead. Like, if Van Dijk doesn't come out of the back four, are you going to watch the F1? Yes, we're going to be watching the F1 straight after this game. Mass shout to the Boys Pro Clubs team. Mass shout to hit them in the live chat. Amram is better in the transfer market than Slot, to be honest. Well, Liverpool have spent all this money, and has it worked? Has Liverpool spending 150 million in Isak worked? How much did they pay for Florian Wirtz? How much? Bruno was world class. Yeah, Bruno had a good game. I think Bruno Fernandes actually had one of his best ever games in a United shirt. I completely agree with Daniel there. So exactly, Liverpool paid 110 for Wirtz. They paid 150 for Isak. That's 260 million on 2 players. And Bruno did have a good game. Daniel's made a good point. Bruno was world class today. I've never seen Bruno do absolutely everything all in one game. It felt like today, this is make or break for Bruno Fernandes. If he has a shit game, he's going to get absolutely crucified for it. He had a really, really good game. That's the first time I can actually say, do you know what? Fernandes has actually stepped up today. And yes, he's frustrating at times. Yes, he's being played out of position. But he did everything. And Liverpool broke their own transfer record, not just once, but they did it twice. So that's another thing that's going to come back and haunt Liverpool. And lads Slav has just said, glory, glory, Man United. Exactly. Please smash that like button. Please give me a follow on TikTok. Would really, really appreciate all your guys' support. Massive shout out to everybody in the live chat as well. I mean, I don't know where Salah went today either. Like Mo Salah, what did he do in that game? I think Liverpool need to cash in on Salah. I think they need to cash in on him. Because at the end of the day, I think Salah's only going to get worse. I think Salah was not just... but he got pocketed by Dorgu and then got pocketed by Delo. And then did Salah get brought off for Frimpong? Did Salah get dragged off for Frimpong today? Was it Frimpong? I am the same owner as the real F1 league. Oh, nice. Let's go. Isak was bad today. Frimpong did get brought on for Salah. So Salah got dragged off. Salah got dragged off for bloody Frimpong. Salah needs to go Salah before it's too late to cash in on him. Exactly. I think that's the problem at Liverpool. They should have cashed in on some of these players and they haven't done it. Salah was awful. Exactly. Salah was dreadful. Frimpong is better than Salah. Exactly. Completely agree. I don't know why Frimpong didn't start for Liverpool today. I don't know why Liverpool didn't start Frimpong. I can see why they benched Wirtz, by the way. I think Wirtz has been a massive, massive loss of a signing for Liverpool. Slot is a fraud, says Founder Fox. Was Salah playing? Exactly, says Stu. He wasn't. Salah was invisible for the whole game. Salah didn't really create anything on that right wing for Liverpool. I'm sorry, but he didn't. He did not create anything for Liverpool. Here's Salah's man of the match highlights. Thanks for watching. Brogs TV said I knew we would win 2-1. Liverpool current downward spiral because of Salah, bench him. Gakpo was class. So yeah, I think probably Liverpool's best player was Cody Gakpo. Apart from that, what did Liverpool actually do in terms of create chances, score enough goals? Gakpo was their best player. Cody Gakpo, a player that we were looking at, was their best player by a mile. And that says a lot about Isak. It says a lot about Salah. I mean, they even brought Ekitike on. And what did Ekitike do? Man United deserved the win. They played Liverpool off the pitch. Honestly, we didn't deserve anything from that game. If you can't finish those chances, exactly, says King Frimpong 0. Van Dijk was lazy today, says Daniel. Man United deserved the win. They played Liverpool off the pitch, says Founder Fox. Well, we deserved to win. I don't think anybody can complain about our result. We deserve to win by a mile. We deserve to win. And if we would have walked away with a draw, then maybe a point's a point. At least we haven't lost. We was clinical, they wasn't. Exactly. I think Brogs TV has just made a very good point. We was clinical, Liverpool weren't. Liverpool had their chances and they didn't take them. So Liverpool have only got themselves to blame. So I think in the end we did deserve to win. I think again Lemens was good today. I think Lemens had a good game. Like in the air with his aerial ability is very, very good. I think Lemens had a very, very good game today. Obviously, I don't think he could have done anything about the Cody Gakpo shot that hit the post. Obviously, that did beat him, but thankfully it didn't go in. I think a bit more of that curve on the ball, it probably would have ended up in the net for Liverpool and it would have been 1-1 quite quickly. Again, he can't really do anything about the goal. Dorgu is playing Gakpo on side, so we couldn't really do anything about that. Fatima says, I'm really happy today. Massive shout out to everybody in the live chat, by the way. Please smash the like button. Please give me a follow. Would really appreciate that. Onana would have let most of those shots in, says Stu. Exactly. And since Onana's gone to Trabzonspor, he's been absolutely terrible. Like, he's been terrible for them since he's gone there. So I'm actually glad we got Onana out pretty quick because he's been a big, big problem for Trabzonspor since we let him go. I jumped out my window when we scored. I'm just buzzing for the result. I'm absolutely buzzing with this result. The goal we conceded, they didn't even deserve the score. Exactly, because we couldn't get the ball out of the box, really. We just couldn't clear the ball out of danger, and that was the unfortunate bit for the equaliser. I just wish Dorgu was a little bit better defensively. Again, I think we were very, very strong in that first half. Yes, Liverpool did create, I know, and Cruz has just said, bro, winning at Anfield is so rare. Exactly. Cruz has just made a good point. Bro, winning at Anfield is so rare. First time in nearly 10 years since we've won at Anfield. Such a lucky goal for them. It was a lucky goal. I think Onana got man of the match on his debut, then he went fully shit. When is the bus tour? Well, I think if they keep playing like that, they're going to be in big trouble. The pressure is on them because they are the defending Premier League champions. Like, their Premier League title defence is going up in smoke. They've got Liverpool have got more smoke than bloody Thomas the Tank Engine. Like, they're going to keep huffing and puffing, and then eventually their house is going to get blown down. So, can we play Liverpool every week? I don't know who Liverpool have got next. Have they got Champions League football this week? I think Liverpool have got Champions League football this week. So I think, obviously, if they were to lose, I meant in the league, I think Liverpool... I don't know who Liverpool have actually got. I'll check for you because I can check the fixtures. So let me go to next Saturday quickly. So Liverpool have got Brentford away next Saturday evening, 8 o'clock. They've got Brentford away. Is Arnie Slot in trouble, says Cruz? Do you know what? He probably is. Liverpool have got Brentford away. And Ollie's just said we finished 15th last season, by the way. That's a good point Ollie's just made. We did finish 15th last season and we've gone to Anfield and beat them. That says a lot. Amrin Masterclass today. I would agree with that. Is Arnie Slot in trouble? Sacking soon? I think if Liverpool were to lose the next 2 or 3 games in a row, I think Slot's in trouble. Because I've never seen Liverpool play that badly. Like, Liverpool are dreadful. Take me home, United Road, to the place I belong, to Old Trafford to see United. Take me home, says Junior Ryder. 4 losses in a row. Please smash that like button, everybody. Please give me a follow on TikTok. Would really appreciate that. But yeah, Liverpool are in trouble. Liverpool are in massive, massive trouble. And it's only going to get worse. So, and Junior Ryder has given Matthias Cunha man of the match. I mean, we'll talk about player of the match in a minute. I think everybody's going to have a different angle who player of the match is going to go to. I mean, thank United to win the league. Imagine if we went on to win the league. Imagine all of a sudden Lemens was an absolute wall today. Completely agree. Lemens has been a fantastic signing. Our worst is still ahead of United in the league. Yeah, that is very, very true. We are still P9 in the league. We are still in position 9 in the Premier League. So yeah, we are still in a bad position. Like, it's not done much in terms of moving us up the table, but at least we got a result. At least we've come away with 3 points instead of just a draw. I think a draw I would have been massively pissed off because the Liverpool goal they didn't deserve, and our defending for the goal was pretty amateurish. But again, that's what the type of player when you've got Dorgu in the team doesn't do fucking anything. Harry was immense today. I mean, Mbeumo has been good so far. I think, the winning goal. I mean, but did Fernand? To be honest, I was disappointed with Sesko today. Any other player wouldn't have got up on Mbeumo's goal. He's tough as shit, exactly. First loss to Anfield in the league for 400 days. Let's just enjoy it for today. Says, yeah, exactly. That's a very good point. A draw wasn't reasonable. A draw was not a reasonable result. We battered Liverpool. They were shit. Liverpool were dreadful. Liverpool were crap. Sorry, but Liverpool were awful. They didn't deserve anything from that game. I'm sorry. Liverpool did not deserve a result. Liverpool did not deserve anything. Slot has lost 4 games in a row before Ruben has. That assist from Bruno was class, exactly. Please smash that like button, everybody. Let's try and get to 1k likes. We were only losing for a combined 8 minutes. Bruno almost cost us a lot today, says Big Mitch. Ahmad was mint. Shame he got brought off. Yeah, that's true. That is very, very true. But again, the winning goal. I mean, did Fernandes take the corner, and did it hit one of the Liverpool players straight away from the corner leading up to the second goal? Which Liverpool player did the ball hit, which led up to Fernandes just to ping the ball straight back in? Does anybody know what Liverpool player the ball hit from the United corner? Because I can't even remember. I know the ball didn't go straight into the Liverpool box, and it hit one of their players, and it came straight back to Bruno, and then we put it straight back in. Do you think Ahmad could work on the left? I think Ahmad's more better off the right than considering the left. I think Ahmad is a lot better on the right than it is on the left, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. But I respect that you think he could play on the left. I think it was Chiesa. I think it was Kirkes. Was it? Okay, so it was the Mbeumo shot. So Fernandes played the ball to Mbeumo, and then Mbeumo's shot hit one of the Liverpool players. It blocked, and it then fell straight back to Bruno, who pinged the ball straight back in. So that's what happened then. So yeah, again, the corner was pretty shit because also we've worked on a routine where Mbeumo's just going to blast the ball straight at the Liverpool goal, which I get. We are trying to find the second goal, which is important to do, which, I think everybody could applaud that, you've got to applaud United's resilience to go and find that second goal. You've got to applaud it because it's important that we do that. It was an Mbeumo shot that hit the Liverpool player, which again, it was an Mbeumo shot. Just seems we have no one on the left that could be worth a go. Thank you for the follow, Big Mitch. Very much appreciated, buddy. Bruno has been up and down lately, though. Yes, it was Chiesa. Just check. Okay, so the ball's hit Chiesa, and then the ball has rebounded to Bruno straight away. You have to applaud Bruno for putting that ball straight back in. You've got to applaud it because obviously you can either do one or two things with that cross. You can either take a touch and put the ball back in, or you're just going to ping it straight back in. And do you know what? It is a bit of brilliance from Bruno. It is a bit of brilliance. So you've got to applaud Bruno for doing that and getting the ball straight back into the Liverpool box. And I actually really, really applaud what Bruno Fernandes did, because otherwise I don't think we'd probably find that goal. Because obviously the routine which we tried to do obviously didn't work, but obviously we had to try something to win that game. And we were only behind for 8 minutes, so it's not the end of the world. But again, the brilliance of Fernandes is just get that ball back in, get it back in the box, and then find Maguire. Bruno was everywhere today, but best I've seen him play in ages, says Stu. But yeah, the cross from Bruno is fantastic. The cross from Bruno is absolutely fantastic. And I applaud him. We were never behind. It was only level 8 minutes. Exactly. We were only behind for 8 minutes, which is, something that we don't usually, respond very well when we concede a goal. So we've done very, very well to respond. But yeah, applaud Bruno for what he's done. It was a great ball back into Liverpool box. And again, the header from Maguire, I think, is world class. I mean, for all people to find the winner, it'd be Harry Maguire. Like, I never thought Harry Maguire would be. I'll check out your YouTube video. I'll check it out. If you send me the link through Messenger, obviously not Messenger, TikTok, so you can tell me. I even know I'm subbed your channel. It's because I'm subbed to so many YouTube channels. It's hard to go through the list. So just send me the link when you can. The fact we went for the win after they scored was not like us at all. Mbeumo was what was class tonight, though. Exactly. Mbeumo had a fantastic game. Maguire has saved us a couple of times. Exactly. Wolves are missing Kuna, and you can see why. Exactly. But yeah, Bruno was fantastic. To get that ball straight back in from danger was fantastic. Maguire needs a statue. Glory, glory, Man United says driven by purpose. Please smash that like button, everybody, and please give me a follow on TikTok. Would really appreciate you guys have been brilliant in the live chat tonight. Massive shout out to everybody. You're absolute legends in the live chat, by the way. Just thought I'd point that out. You've been absolutely amazing tonight in this live chat. So massive shout out to everybody as well. Thoughts on Mount? Again, I'm not Mason Mount's biggest fan, but again, if he's an option that Amrim likes, then we have to use him. I'll drop a follow, United. Cheers for that, Cruz. Very much appreciated, mate. Imagine we make signings that are actually good. Exactly. Maguire saved Ruben. No, weren't good subs at all. Bringing defenders at 1-1. Well, I think Ruben maybe tried to shut up shop and maybe take a point, but it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. Matt works hard, the runs and runs, that's all he's got really. Yeah, exactly, it's a very good point. Mason Matt says is underrated. Should have been over in the first half. Yeah, because we did have chances to make it 2 or 3-0. So we should have taken our chances. We didn't, and it nearly cost us, but thankfully it didn't. Why set up shot? We were Man United at Anfield. Go for the throw. Exactly. It would have been 3-0 in the first half if Matt would have took his chance and if Fernandes would have scored the chance he did. But again, it wasn't a disaster. It could have been. It could have cost us, but again, we still managed to win. We lose, it's expected. We win, good game. Exactly. It's a very good point. But for all people, for Harry Maguire to win the game, like I didn't expect Maguire to win the game, but the ball from Bruno is brilliant. Like the ball from Bruno is absolutely fantastic. Like again, I'm not Bruno Fernandes' biggest fan, but the ball back in, straight to ping it, straight back into the Liverpool box, get Maguire on it. And I love how he pinpointed. I love how he got the goal though, because he put the ball in a completely different direction. You've either got to go for the front post or try and go for the back post. So, yeah. So yeah, I like Maguire's goal because he went for it and just went for the back post where the goalkeeper was most likely not going to be able to get it. Maguire has given us countless magic nights over the last year. I love that slab head. It's time to play Bruno as a cam, says Martin. You're right, he did the right thing with the head. Exactly. He went for the back post, which was the correct thing to do, because if you go straight at the goalkeeper, it's going to be saved. Or you go for the front post. Yeah. You've got one or two things to do with that ball. You either go for the front post or you aim it straight at the goalkeeper where he's most likely going to be able to save it. But best redemption in football I've ever seen. Exactly. Please smash that like button, everybody. Please give me a follow on TikTok. Would really appreciate it. But I think there's a few contenders for player of the match. I think we have to give it to 2 players. I think we have to give it to 2 players today. I think player of the match has to be rewarded to 2 players. I'm not worried about Kuna. I like his body strength, but I just think he runs with the ball too much at his feet sometimes instead of looking for the obvious pass. So 10 years was worth it. Finally a win at Anfield, says Martin. Exactly. Yeah, Kuna's body strength is good. Like I just think he holds on to the ball too much sometimes, where there's a better pass or a better option sometimes. But I'm not going to complain because his body strength is fantastic, and I like what he does with the ball. He's better than Garnacho, exactly. I would agree because Garnacho's having a stinker at Chelsea, and he got dragged off against Forest yesterday. Unlucky. But yeah, I think he should have shot earlier, but he's very direct. I like it. So yeah, if we're going to give player of the match to two players, I think we give it to Maguire for the late goal. And I think we also give it to Mbeumo for getting us in that lead, 62 seconds. For me, I think we've got the best right winger in the Premier League right here, right now. And that's a big statement. But I think we've got the best right winger in the league. By a mile. And that's a strong statement, but I think it's deserved. I think it's deserved that, Mbeumo got us into the lead very, very quickly, which no one expected. And I didn't expect Maguire to get the winner. So I think in the end we deserved to win. We deserved the points. We deserved the whole 3 points. And we deserved the result we've got at Anfield today. And we've beaten them, fair and square. I don't think Liverpool have got too many complaints. And I think Liverpool are in a bad form. And I think it's only going to get worse for Liverpool. I don't think it's going to get any better. But again, 4 defeats in a row. Just saying, Slot might be in big, big trouble. But I think a lot's going to tell in the next few weeks where Liverpool are going to go. And I think Mbeumo was going to score the winner. I thought Mbeumo was going to score the winner. Luke Shaw was good. So I think every player did their job. Not really anyone put a foot wrong. And I'm proud of those players, what they've done today. And it's finished Liverpool 1, Manchester United 2. And this has been your full-time match reaction from myself on United Red Devils 20 on TikTok. I have got a YouTube channel, which is in my TikTok bio. If you want to go and check it out, it's in my TikTok. On my TikTok, it's on my bio. I'm going to give player of the match to Mbeumo, and I'm also going to give it to Maguire for both the 2 goals today. And yeah, it's finished Liverpool 1, Manchester United 2. I hope you've all enjoyed this match reaction. Please keep smashing that like button. Please give me a follow on TikTok. And we will be back with some more live content through the rest of this week because the weather here in the UK isn't exactly looking that great. Thanks to everybody in the live chat. You've been an amazing, amazing community tonight in the live chat. Really, really proud of every single one of you for all the contributions you've made, all the comments, all your thoughts and opinions you've all made as well. Daniel says Luke Shaw was great. But yeah, I appreciate every single one of you. Thanks for tuning in. It's finished Liverpool 1, Manchester United 2. Our first win at Anfield in 9 years. Liverpool 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 defeats in a row. Arnie Slot's in trouble. Could he be sacked? Is it going to get worse for Liverpool? We'll have to wait and see. We're only 2 points off them now. We're 6 points off top, and we're 3 points off the top 4. And if we beat Brighton and everyone else around us loses next weekend, the weekend after we could be top of the league. Who would have thought that after the first few results of the season? Enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody. Stay safe, be nice, be kind to each other. You're all legends. I'll see you all on the next one.